It's Tuesday the 10th of September 2019. I'm going to give you a technical analysis breakdown of some UK and US stocks. Let's get straight into it. Hi guys, it's Any, aka the Noctrader, your friendly neighborhood swing trader, back again with another video. Remember to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that alert button to get alerts on all my latest videos. I've got Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at the Noctrader on all social media platforms. And if you check that description section below, you see a link to my mailing list. Join my mailing list for priority access to my free training course that's nearly finished, and that comes out when I get 1,000 subscribers. I'm nearly there, so once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll release that free training course to all my mailing list subscribers. I've also got a Discord group called Pip Talks, and that's a Discord group for any would-be traders and investors, and anyone that's interested in trading and investing. It's just a community for all like-minded traders and investors. So let's get straight into it. All right. So I'm going to start off with Hargreaves Lansdown. We covered this last week in some of our other picks, and I also covered this in my last technical analysis video. So on the daily chart, Hargreaves, let's go there. Let's do this. Yeah, so on the daily chart, we can see a triangle pattern forming. It's making its way towards the resistance line. On the 4-hour chart, though, we can see that price quickly dropped and then it's climbing again. I believe that based on the MACD and RSI, it looks like it might break out of the upside of the resistance line by maybe tomorrow or the day after. So this is one to watch out for, because I think that breakout could potentially give us a lot of profit if you want to go long on it. What am I doing here? Yeah, so I'd wait for the breakout though. I wouldn't want to take any action until there's a absolute breakout to the upside. And then you could capitalize off that breakout by probably riding it up to about the resistance line here at 22.44. Next one is Asos. Asos is climbing, but it's kind of found a little bit of a resistance here. So I made this dotted resistance line. This line's been hit twice. It's slightly broken out through this line, but I want to see an emphatic breakout through the line. So it's peaked over this line now, and the 180 simple moving average just looks like it's coming under price on the 4-hour chart. But I just like to see it rise a little bit more, and then a long position could be taken. But if you look at the daily chart, this price at £21.29 is a key support, because it's rebounded off there in December, rebounded off here in July, and it looks like it's rebounding off there again. So I can see it making high highs. Also, as we know, I said a rising tide lifts all boats. So what that saying means is that because Boohoo, for example, which is their closest competitors, are really doing well, the only thing I'd expect is for Asos to climb as well, even if they're not at the same level as Boohoo right now. So yeah, that's why I think Asos is going to climb up higher. Now next one is Tesco. Now Tesco has started retracing back down, but it's it's still climbing a little bit. It gapped down on market open. It gapped down on market open, but then it started climbing again. So it looks like I still think McDonald's has still got, well, not McDonald's, what I'm talking about, Tesco's, has still got more to go up. And staying true to this ascending channel pattern that it's been ricocheting through over time. The only thing I'd say is that you just need to be careful that it's not actually making a kind of descending channel pattern. So I'd wait to see how this plays out. Either way, I'm not trading this because I feel like I've missed most of the move, but I do think it might start selling off again because it hasn't gone to the support line yet. So if you haven't taken this position, I think it might have missed the boat a little bit. Next one is SPX. This is one I covered before, and I was expecting it to make high highs, but it's kind of started selling off. So I think this pattern's kind of broken, so I wouldn't I'm no longer in a position where I think this would be one to trade. I was before, but I've kind of changed my mind on it after seeing it sell off emphatically over the last 2 days. So this one is off my watch list. Next one is SLA. SLA has been doing great. This is one that I covered a while back, and this one I actually traded during the time I was training in BAE Systems. It's kind of hit the support line, which it's hit before, and ever since then it's just been making high highs. It's done exactly what I like to see, where it's come above the 15-day exponential moving average, sat on it as a bed, and then started making new highs. So I can see it continue to climb. It's a great company, and also I said that this was a really good company to look out for because of the way that the executive board had been reshuffled to really look for more growth. So I looked at the fundamentals. This company's doing well on the fundamental aspects as well. I want to see if there's another line here that could be drawn on this chart. Potentially, maybe that's the line. I don't know. Something like that. Yeah, something like that. Let's see if this line is of importance. I'm gonna keep that line here. So maybe like it's kind of like an ascending channel pattern here. 180-day simple moving average is now finally underneath price, and if this bullish momentum continues, I can see it creeping all the way back up to at least 300, 310 position. But it's a slow burn in this one, as I said before. It takes its time when it climbs up. It took from here to here, took about 3 months. So I wouldn't expect it to be moving like this all the way up. I think it'll do a lot of retracing, but it'll make its way back up to 300 eventually. Now onto the US stocks. First one is Hertz. Hertz has been just going from strength to strength again. This one I called out before quite a while back while it was still in the support line. The support line here was of key significance, and it's just been climbing ever since. And it's really just made some strong upward motion. Now, I don't know how much more it can go though, because I'm not sure where the exit point is. Potentially, it could be at this line here. Wait. It could be at this line here, maybe. But I'm not sure. We just have to wait and see. So it's been making 2 days of bullish moves, but a lot of the market has. I'm not sure exactly where take profit should be. I didn't enter this position, but I called it out when it was at the base to go long. Next one is AES. AES, this is a short based off of what I see. I've been covering this for some time now. It was an ascending channel pattern initially. Then I found that there was another ascending channel pattern within the previous ascending channel pattern. So it's a bit like a, as you can see here. I don't know why the lines move sometimes. Yeah, there we go. So you can see that there was an ascending channel pattern within the ascending channel pattern, and it eventually broke out to the downside and sold off. Now it's kind of consolidating again, and it's hit this kind of support resistance line twice, and I think it's just gearing up for another sell-off. The MACD is right now in positive territory, but if it starts to turn downwards and cross over the signal line, then it will be letting me know that yeah, selling off some more. The 180-day simple moving average is also above price, and it's starting to curve down. So these are all signs that I think a short is the way to play this stock right now. And if it sells off, it's going to sell off emphatically. So I'd say a short would be a great trade for this stock. Next one, got a new addition. I haven't actually added it to the watch list, but I'm going to add it. I covered this on my Twitter page, but I didn't actually talk about it. So I think we missed most of the move, but I still want to talk about it anyway. That is, but by the way, follow me on Twitter. I've said this once before, but I put some of the stocks that I didn't cover in my videos on my Twitter. Actually, let me show you one of my stocks. That's my old Twitter. What's that about? I actually traded GUSH today. I'm not covering it in the video, but I traded GUSH today on a little intraday trade, and I made about £80 off of it. It's not much, but it's something. I identified that this was like September 3rd. I identified that the GUSH was going to do like a little ebb and flow, like will make higher highs, and I capitalized on that by taking long positions when it hit the base. And I've done this a couple of times, and lo and behold, it did exactly that. And I really capitalized off of every time it hit the base and it started climbing up. So that was just one of the trades that I identified and I took advantage of. So you can see here, 3rd of September, I identified it. And then I recapped on it on the 9th when it actually started making these motions. So yeah, follow me on Twitter where I call out some other stocks. Anyway, Goldman Sachs, big banking company, they kind of been ricocheting off of like a converging ascending wedge. 188 simple moving average is below price and it's curving up, which is all signs that this stock is going to just keep climbing to at least this resistance line. Even though you missed a lot of the move, that's about 2,000 pips that we gave away, but I think there's still more to go. I think we're looking at another 1,000 pips that can be gained as it moves towards the resistance line. That's a lot of pips. So I can see that going all the way to resistance line. I wouldn't enter that now just because of where it is in the motion. If we caught it at the base, I probably would have entered the long position. But right now, it's not kind of a play that I would make just because of where it is. But it's still a good one to identify. And finally, actually, I want to go over Bitcoin. Bitcoin is his wedge pattern. As you can see here, it's a triangle pattern similar to the one I mentioned for, I think it's Hargreaves Lansdown, but the difference is I think Bitcoin's selling off. Obviously, Bitcoin is inversely correlated to the market, similar to gold. And right now, the markets, most of the equities are going up. So that means Bitcoin and gold are going down. So it's the way to capitalize off this would be to, every time it hit this line, you shorted it. And this would have been a great short position. You can still short it here because I believe it's going to go down to the support line here and potentially even break it. MACD showing the same sign, RSI showing the same sign. So this could be the easy way to capitalize off of this would be a short right now. But yeah, that's me, Any aka the Noctrader, signing out.